Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a look here at CRO coin, seeing what's going on. Just double checking a few things, especially this descending trend line that's getting tested, some moving averages, and a few other key factors. So just know if you are new to the channel, I've been trading for a long time. I hope I can teach you something here today. I've been doing so as well for quite a while. I'd have a trading academy community and signals group, link down below if you're curious about that. We had some pretty awesome moves here recently with our these are some shorts from our trading scalping bot that I have in our plus group. Got nice little ETH, 13%, 14% from AVAX, and 13% there from XRP. Then, of course, we got a nice little gala long there, 190%, 108% Terra Classic, Uniswap, KNC, the list goes on. And keep in mind, these are all 5x leverage trades. Some are maybe 10x, mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum, but generally speaking, we trade carefully, cautiously, and we're very patient, okay, making sure we wait for the right opportunities. That's what I want to try to hopefully talk to you about here today too, because it looks like, it's easy to want to try to just jump right into this coin, but the truth here is that it's still descending negatively, okay? And when we take a look at some other things as well, our MACD is plateauing, which is good. It's no longer moving to the downside super strong like it has before. We also got our RSI at 50 or higher, as well as money flow index coming back into the coin. Okay, so these are positive contributing factors, but they're not enough to just take a trade because of the fact that we don't have confirmation. And what I want to talk about here is the 50-day SMA. First of all, it's kind of hard to see. Kind of got to zoom in a little bit. It's this green guy here. This one is averaging itself out there right at about 9.5 as a close approximate. Okay, so that's potential new resistance level for us. You got to recognize that. Furthermore, too, we got this 0.382 level here as well, right at about 0.98. I think it's 9.8 and some change. We can actually round up to say 9.9 cents. That is essentially an area in which we could see some resistance too. As you can see, the candle wakes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roughly 5, 6, 7 candles, if you will, within the last 2 weeks of trading that have tried to break that level and haven't been successful. Okay, so again, we got some resistances above us. A lot of it has to do with this volume profile here, where the volume is working as a resistance. I know it seems crazy, because again, if it's a support, why is it a resistance? Well, we're on the wrong side of the tracks right now. And that's holding us down, basically, because folks feel like it's a good price to sell at. That's why when the price gets to that level, they're constantly selling. And when I say folks, I'm referring to retail traders, whale traders, not people like you and I, because we're the ones that want to buy low and sell high. They want to do everything that doesn't make any sense. They do the exact opposite of what makes sense, which is why it confuses most people. I get it. Anyways, the daily time frame doesn't look fantastic. We'll just keep it that way. It's shifting momentum from bearish to bullish, sort of, but we're still under some key levels. And let's talk about that here. So RSI breaking up over 50 on the RSI. This is positive. Okay. So again, 4-hour time frame is telling us we have a potential shift in momentum. The money flow index is slowly increasing with it being very, very low. It's a common place to buy. You look at RSI being low and the money flow index being low, those are usually good places to buy. If you look at this last history, last time it happened, we went up by a significant margin. Okay, so again, we're in a similar situation. It could continue and should continue higher. Again, that's not the only reason to take a trade, but it is a nice consolation. Okay, so the RSI money flow index, I like that. That looks good. MACD is converging, but hasn't fully converged yet. Okay, keep in mind, MACD has a tendency of giving us an MACD-FU. I like to call it that because it comes right at this level, should cross over, green light, yay, good to go, and then FU, price goes down, okay? So that could potentially happen. So we're not quite out of the woods yet, but that's a very, very positive sign with that shift in momentum occurring, okay? Now, the potential negative signs here is that we've got all 3 moving averages working concurrent with this descending trend. So the trend is moving down, all moving averages are coming down with it, and right now, unless we can break above, it's kind of make or break. We either establish a higher high and higher low and continue, or the price rejects out and goes down. Okay, so by no means do you just jump right in because we instantly break above some moving averages. That's not how it works. You wait for confirmation. Confirmation comes with time. Time requires patience. Okay, those are all things you got to learn. Again, I teach that in my trading university that's available in my premium group, but I would recommend, just generally speaking right now, being very careful and try to respect this coin until it actually confirms itself, okay? We're not there yet. That being said, what do we want to look for? Well, we want to look for a few other things here. Let's take a quick look at fair value and liquidity. We can see there's still a decent amount of liquidity levels down here at about 80 cents. Sorry, I misspoke, 8 cents even. And then, of course, up here as well at about 10 cents. Okay, so we're right in the middle of that range. So we got to respect the fact that either of those two levels could be swept. Majority of this has been taken care of, and then none of this has yet. So it would make more sense for the price to come up to 10 cents. Okay. That said, though, we've got to get past this trend line. How do we get past that trend line? We want to confirm we are bullish on the 1 hour. Quickly to note, TD sequential tells us we've been overextended massively to the downside, and we just hit a 9 right now. So if we just hit a 9 on TD sequential, it's likely we're going to see the price consolidate, continue over to potentially retest this lower level here, this 0.382, if I'm not mistaken, fib level, where the price action comes down to maybe that 9.2 range. Okay, so that'd actually be healthy if the price pulls back here. The key takeaway is to get above this trend line. Okay, what also needs to be present is the Ichimoku cloud a break above. We're getting very close. Take a look at how aligned this cloud is with this trend line. It's no coincidence, right? Trend lines are effectively running current with a lot of moving averages. So we look at that here, we've got 2 out of 3 indications letting us know a long position is potentially viable. Okay, lagging spans free and clear. Conversion line just broke above the baseline. We're not above the cloud yet. So me, personally, I'd rather wait for the price to break above the cloud than to do one of these, take entry at this point. Until then, I would remain patient. I know it seems like, oh, if it's going to go up anyways, why not get in now? Okay, you can be a breakout trader, but statistically, breakout traders don't do very well unless they have confirmation. This isn't confirmation. We're not quite there yet. We're almost there. The 4-hour time frame is telling us it wants to transition into a bullish type of situation, but we haven't officially done that yet. So no, I know it's hard to not want to buy green candles, but the best thing to do is to buy red candles. And if the price comes over here and naturally corrects itself to consolidate above that support level, previous resistances, then we're going to be in much better shape. So to me, ultimately, I'm looking for a closure at the same price point we're at right now or higher today to give me confirmation. Because what will that do for me? That'll give me another 5 to 6, maybe 7 hours of continuation of the side here. And if the price can maintain this level, then I'll be happy to get in, feeling more confident in my investment instead of feeling like I'm gambling right now, not quite sure. Okay, there's a lot of analogies I could give you, but I can't think of any right now. Just be patient, wait it out. I think you'll be happy you did. The price continues to run up and we miss our opportunity. So what? Doesn't matter. Deal with it. FOMO is not a big deal. You know how many opportunities there are in the market right now? Thousands upon thousands, okay? So do not for any second think that you missed out if you don't get in right now at the specific price point. And if you're emotionally attached to this coin or any coin, you're doing it wrong. Emotions belong somewhere else, not in trading, okay? All right, again, just some friendly advice. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying not to be stern here, of course. I get a lot of folks coming over to my premium group asking for me to recover their portfolio. While I can do that to an extent with my signals I provide and obviously the education that you need to learn and things that are more foundational that most people don't trade with, you still got to pump the brakes and realize that I'm trying to tell you this for your own good, okay? So apologize if you heard it a million times. I know some of my long-term traders, well, they've been with me for a couple of years now. They say that they hear my sayings in their sleep sometimes. So it's okay. I guess that's a good thing. I would hope that I see you in your dreams and you just hesitate a little bit longer before you take that trade. Because again, patience is a very important factor when trading. All right, folks, I think I drove that home. Quickly to note also, thank you, Bitunix, for a phenomenal opportunity. If you guys want to take advantage of this exclusive offer between now and the 30th of November, link down below, use my link there. You'll get that $20 bonus there just for trading futures. Simple, easy to use exchange, no KYC, no VPN. That's why we're using them as a community. So thank you again for the wonderful feedback. So glad it's working out well for you guys and gals. And you let me know what your thoughts are there. Comment below. What are you doing with CRO? Are you long, short, otherwise? Are you emotionally invested in this coin or are you not? Curious to know. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.